Hi there, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm doing a currently inked for February. Today is February 1st, 2025. I'm Lorelei. I collect fountain pens and I like to ink up my pens every few weeks. And in this particular month of February, I'm inspired by Valentine's. With a few exceptions thrown in. So I am swatching in a Tomoa River 52 GSM paper notebook. I've used stamps from Yoseka Stationery that were designed by Authen of one of the people on their staff, very talented folks over there. I got this layout idea from the following Instagram channel, no, YouTube short. So I will post that here so that you can see. I didn't come up with this myself. I have a cup of water. I have one of these bee nibs from Speedball that I'm gonna swatch the color in. One thing I don't have is, well, I do have one, but I'm wondering how I will do this without swapping the nibs every time. Yeah. I guess I'll have to swap out my Kakimori brass dip nib with this nib when I want to write the names of the inks underneath each. So, I think I covered everything. I have inks off to the right and my pens off to the left. I'm not going to be using this glass dip pen this time around. It's just for aesthetics. And let's go ahead and get started. Maybe what I'll do is I'll swatch all of the inks first, and then I'll switch out the nibs and do the writing. Is that awkward? I don't know. It seems like this is the first time I'm doing this because I'm super professional. I have my camera elevated quite a bit, so I can't see the screen, but as far as I leave things where they are, I should be all set view-wise. Maybe center this a little bit more would be a good idea. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and swatch all the inks. This first one is one of the exceptions because I put this in one of my newest pens, but this is Van Diemen's Night series called Moonlit Lake. It's a shimmer ink and it's quite lovely. Let me do this next sample is Tachia. This I got at Vanessa1938.com. I will link it down below. This is Ume Murasaki. It's a bit of a brownish pink color. It has kind of a weird tinge to it when it's wet, but when it dries, you'll see the pink come through. Now I guess I can go random. The next one is Yamabudo by Pilot Iroshizuku. And it's a bright fuchsia. The next one is by Matthew of the Wet Pen. This is one of his inks. It's called Western Trillium. It's a purple. Going back to pink, I chose this Birmingham Pen Company Terracotta. It's a really nice pink. Another pink. Now let's go coral. This is a Nahvalur Explorer called Honeycomb. It's a shimmer ink with kind of a coral color. Looking a little bit orange at first. Next up, I'm gonna do Diamine Winterberry. This is one of the 2024 Inkvent colors from Diamine. This is the first time I will be putting one of the Diamine colors in a pen. This also has a shimmer to it. I should probably shake this up a little. Really lovely. Really lovely color. And then finally, one of my very favorite pink inks of all time is Tatcha Momo Pink. I love this one. And I'm really excited about the pen I put this in also. But it is in your face neon pink, which is just so good. Look how fun! Look how fun they look! Let me zoom you in. See, that's looking very brown, but it's because it's so heavy on the page. I know they're not dry yet, but let's switch my nibs out and zoom you back out. Oops. Did I mention how professional I am? That's right. I'm doing my best here. It's a Saturday afternoon and it's very snowy and I'm just staying home, and this is all I wanted to do today. So, along with the laundry, many loads of laundry for the week, but we're getting through it. Oh, that's right, I don't need to do this, because I have the pens already inked. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'll just set this here and let's get started with writing out what's happening here. First one is my newest pen. It arrived yesterday and I have inked it with this beautiful shimmery Van Diemen's Moonlit Lake, and it's going in this beauty. I ordered this from Endless Pens. This is one of their Hatch exclusives, and the designer that worked with the endless pens on this collaboration is at Pens and Turquoise. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember the whole name of her page, but it's Kilk pen, and they collaborated with the designer Pens and Turquoise to create this beautiful resin that's coming off more blue than it is. It's much greener. Teal is like the hardest color to portray in video. You can kind of see that turquoise flash there. That's more what we're looking at on the rest of the pen here. Maybe turn the light off, maybe it will show off better. Nope, nope, that would be no. I love Kilk pens. They have this beautiful silver band on the body of the pen. I got it in a medium nib. It will post pretty securely and feels really good. Let's see if I can do this neatly. This is Kilk and endless pens in a medium nib, medium steel nib, and the ink is so gorgeous. Van Diemen's Moonlit Lake. This pen has a really, really nice smooth nib, and I'm so happy that I got it before they sold out. The next pen, I'm going to stand back up. This is easier when I can see what I'm doing here. The next pen is this. Now there's a kind of a longer story about this pen, which maybe I will do in a separate video. But this is a Kaweco Supra. I have the extender in the pen, so it's full size. I've wanted a Supra for a while. It's been on my list for quite a while, a couple years now. And I ended up ordering a pen recently from Atlas that I had to return because it was defective. And this was the pen that I decided to go with. And because I used Atlas affiliate credit, I had a good amount of money, and I ended up getting the fire blue, which is something that I never thought that I would have because it's so much more expensive than the regular. This pen only comes in a few colors. It comes in the brass. It comes in the black, which I think might be aluminum. I got a medium nib. And the reason why I wanted, my hands are so dry. The reason I wanted the Supra is because it uses a larger nib than the other Kaweco Sport pens. I wanted to try it out, and I am so happy I did. So if you're not familiar with this pen, I will link it down below, by the way. And if you use my code, which is Lorelei10, you'll get 10% off of your order. But I can take out this spacer. I have a cartridge in there. I can take this out and I can put this on here, and it creates a pocket-sized pen. And then the cap screws on, and it's essentially a full size. So let's see, this is a Kaweco Supra in fire blue. Oh, it's so smooth. The nib is amazing. I love it so much. And I inked this up with Tachia Ume Murasaki. It's a sample that I have recently ordered, and I really do like this color a lot. You can see it's dried a little bit more on the pink side, or kind of a wine color. It's hard to portray that. The lighting in here is not great, but anywho. Okay, moving on. The next one I have inked is, let me think. This is a Nahvalur or Narwhal original. This is the sparkly white one. I can't remember now the name of it. I'll put it on the screen. It's got rose gold trim on it. This has a fine nib. This is a vac filler. And I've put Yamabudo in this pen. So, Nahvalur original. Is it Matilda White? No. It's something like that, though. White. Rose gold trim. It's a fine nib. This is Pilot Hiroshizuku Yama Budo. I like this pairing a lot. The fine nib needs a darker color to be legible. And the sparkle on this pen is really gorgeous. And it just reminds me of Valentine's for some reason. The next one is Western Trillium from the Wet Pen. I have put this in my Montegrappa. This is the... I am so very unprepared. As I mentioned, I'm professional. I am a professional. This is the Carson colorway. I forget the model name. I will put it on the screen. It is purple and gorgeous. It's got silver trim. There's that beautiful Montegrappa nib. It's a medium nib. And I think this pairing is going to be perfection. Oh yeah. The wet pen inks are so good. They are so wet and wonderful. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it. I don't know. I just know the Carson is the colorway. It's a medium nib. And this is the wet pen. Western Trillium. Yes, so good. So good. Montegrappa, you have my heart. All right, moving on. This is, what did I say this was? Oh yeah, terracotta. I didn't screw on the caps all the way here. Yes, this is I put this in my Conklin 1898. What is this called? I wish they had the names on them, because my brain can't handle all this information. But see this beautiful little like flash of pink? That's why I thought that would be fun in there. The 1898 has a medium nib. No, it has a broad nib. And let's see. Oh yeah, it is good. This is the in green, whatever it's called, in green. I'll put it on the screen, no worries. And this is the Birmingham Pen Company. It is juicy. Woo! Terracotta. Beautiful. Not super Valentine's-y, but you know, it does have some pink in there and purple, which is kind of the theme I'm going with. The next one is this Nahvalur ink, Honeycomb, and I have this in my white TWSBI with a broad nib. This is a TWSBI Eco. It has a broad steel nib. Lots of shimmer. This is Nahvalur Explorer. Honeycomb. Really nice pairing. It's got lots of shimmer in there. There is shimmer in 1, 2, 3 of my inks this month, and sheening in 1, 2, 3. This is not really sheening, but has some good shading. So this next one is Winterberry, sorry. Winterberry. And I put that in my Leonardo Momento 0 Grande with Primary Manipulation 1 by Jonathan Brooks. It has a steel medium nib. And I thought it would look really cool with this red and this red. It's the first time I've put a shimmer in one of my Leonardos. I hope that's not a bad decision. Oh, so good. Winterberry is from Diamine. And I love it. I love it so much. And then finally, Momo Pink by Tatya has been put in my Benu. Is this a Euphoria or a Talisman? I don't know why I can never remember. And it's Lily of the Incas with a steel medium nib. And I thought that it would be perfect with Momo Pink. And I was right. Benu, are you a Talisman? Or Euphoria? I think it's a Talisman. Medium nib. love. I love it. Love it. I love all of them. They're all amazing. I have zero complaints. Sorry for my terrible memory, but that's what editing is for, right? Get the shimmer on that winterberry. So pretty. So there you go. Those are my February currently inked pens. I'll try to link everything that I have here down below. If it doesn't happen today, don't worry, it'll happen eventually. Hopefully, if I can find the time to do it. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, I guess, and subscribe and stuff, because I know that you're going to want to watch this professional channel. It's the best. No, I'm kidding. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully. Hopefully you're not like, this girl doesn't know what she's doing. That could be true.